All right. First and foremost, love y'all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double unto Apostle Edison, GMS. To your brother, put your word with truth. Truth is sincere on four corners. My brother Tyson from GMS, Mississippi camp. Do a quick lesson on the video of this. I've got on Instagram. And basically, this this demon, like always, they just refuse to listen to Yahweh Basham Shah. They refuse to do right. Basically, she trying to say religion is a weapon. The Lord didn't give us a religion. He gave us law, statutes, and judgments. Law, statutes, commandments, and judgments that He gave us. People feel like, the law is only for the Israelites. And she says she Israelite, but she feel like this Bible is hinder her. She feel like basically the word of Yahweh Shai is wrong. All right. Now my first scripture. Let me get this in Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes. Where is it? 12:13. Let me get that. It's a little here to conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right. Fear Yahweh Bashashai and keep his commandments is the whole duty of man. And they trickle down to all the way down to the children. If you wife, all the way down to the children. You gotta keep the Lord's commandments. Yeah, she gonna say something about abortion. No, you can't do that. You can't do the fuck you want to do. All right. Hang on.
Religion to justify your subjective opinion.
How do you think I've done that?
You say that God says, oh, there's men, there's a woman, and just leave that as that. Like, you don't represent religion because we don't live in a country where you can be purely pure based on your religion. Like, you sin, everyone sins, if we can understand that. So trying to weaponize that against people and try to limit their rights because of what you think God said, God didn't speak to you. You don't know.
God does speak to me, and He speaks to all of us, and we can read His word in the Bible, and we can go to church. No, that is true. So what you're objecting to is that I've quoted the Bible, and I've said right there in the early chapters of Genesis, in the beginning God made man, both male and female created He them. And you're saying, Michael, why would you weaponize religion that way? But all I've done is just quoted the Bible, and I'd be happy to have a conversation about 2,000 years of church history on this subject. I'm happy to have a conversation about even pre-biblical or extra-biblical sources on it, on the hylomorphic nature of the human being. I'm happy to do that. That's not a weapon against any people. That's a weapon against falsehood. And so the only way in which I would turn religion into a weapon is against the devil. And that's what we all have to do, because religion is a habit of virtue that renders to God what He deserves. That's the meaning of the word religion. And so I'm just reading the text, and I'm practicing the faith, and I'm telling you what the faith has said for 2,000 years. And you might reject it, but I think that it's true. I think religion is true. And you might think that it's false, and you might have a different set of beliefs, but one of us is, at the very most, one of us is going to be right. And so at the very least, one of us is going to be wrong, and I just happen to be correct about this.
I can respect the confidence, but it's just purely delusion. Okay,
I don't think Christianity is
I respect religions, I respect people's rights, but trying to limit someone's rights by saying, well, I believe that God said this, so I'm going to block you from doing this, like abortion. People get raped, people get incest, and it's crazy traumatic situations, and it's very hard for a human to ask a human, oh, keep that baby because God said to. That is impossible.
Do you think?
How do you weaponize religion?
So there you go. Yes, so do happen. But to kill a baby, especially you women lay down, and half the time y'all don't know who fucking who the baby is, and you want to abort it. What you talk about incest might happen, whatever, and that do happen. But most of you women go lay down these different type of guys, and and you don't know who the father is. So you abort it, or you just do it anyway. But these type of people are here because she just don't want to listen to the Lord. That's all. That's all it is. She don't want to be. She don't want to listen to higher power. She feel like her head or her mind that I could do this, or when I want to do this, how I want to do this. It's up to me. It's not. It's not against the Lord. All right. This is Deuteronomy 30. Let me see. Let me see. 30 and 16. And that I command thee this day, that love the Lord, love Yahweh Shai thy power, and walk in his ways, and keep his commandments, and his statutes, and his judgments. All right? That's what we're supposed to do. It's not a weapon. Lord gave us the laws, us to follow. If a situation happen like rape, it's a way to handle it. Adultery happen, it's a way to handle it. If this happen, it's a way to handle it. The Bible tell you how to handle every situation. All right. It's not a weapon. It's Lord to keep his people. To keep his people. This book is for his people, and to keep our people how to move in life. It's just a life. It's a big old instruction how Lord people should live, what they can't do. That's it. It said, and keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgment, that thou mayest live and multiply. And Lord, thy power shall bless thee in the land where thou goest and possess it. All right. So if we knew the law, we should know how to. It still happen. We should know how to make the right decision through the laws. All right. If I'm saying it right. Cause that's the whole thing. The laws will only given to the Lord's people. So our people, the only one that we're supposed to keep the laws and follow them to our best ability. But we don't. But it's not a weapon. They say it's a weapon because it keeps you in order. That's why it keeps you in order. And people hate order. This is Psalm 147 and 9. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. See, this is the word for. He had not dealt with so with any other nation, with any nation. As for judgment, they have not known them. Praise Yahweh B'Shem Mashah. All right. We supposed to keep the laws. The Lord only deal with his people, which is you Israelites, man. And the reason why we don't keep the law like that, cause we in this bullshit captivity, and over here you do what you want to do, and over here the Bible is the last thing people think about. When Obama signed that deal with the fruities, everybody came out of the closet. Everything came out. Right. This is Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Most High, ye children of Israel. For the Most High that has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of Yahweh Shai in the land. That's the problem. Nobody walking the ways of Yahweh Shai, because there's no truth, no knowledge, no mercy in this land. So she mad says they're trying to weaponize it. People over here is not living godly or trying to follow the Lord laws on certain fruit doing it. But she acting like it. They're forcing on it. They're forcing the Bible on them. But it's not. But when we get back to our kingdom, it will be forced. But she be in her right state of mind then. Verse 2, by swearing and lying, killing and stealing, and committing adultery, that break out blood touching blood. All right? Committing adultery is big over here. Big. People killing people. Homosexuality running rapidly. So how is the Bible? She's saying it being weaponized. They're not. I see in the home thing, if you did that, yeah, it's not weaponized. The Lord just wants to follow His law. That's it. So none of all the bullshit would happen. Because if we knew the law, we wouldn't do a lot of shit that people do. Like I said, yes, rape happened, but it's a protocol for everything. Like she said, why do religion? She said, why you rebelize religion and justify your subject or opinion? These not, and think about it, these the words of Yahweh Shah. So she got a problem. She got a problem with Yahweh Shah. And that's the biggest thing. People got a problem with the words of Yahweh Shah. All we doing is and these are the words. Read them. If you don't like it, that's on you. That has nothing to do with us. The problem is they got problems with the Lord. With that, y'all brothers stay strong. We almost on. Like y'all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, Double to the Apostle Edison, GMS. It's citation to your brother, put your word with truth, sincerity, Shalom.